Hello everyone, welcome to AI at the rate Enqurious. I have an insider news for you. At Enqurious, not only technical people but non-technical people also use a lot of AI tools in order to improve their productivity. Enqurious is an upskilling uh, platform which help data teams and also professionals to upskill them by providing hands-on content, role-based learning scenarios. Today we are joined with Mr. Burhanuddin, who is a DevOps engineer at Enqurious. Hi, Burhan, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks, Mansi.
How has your day been so far?
Yes, it was good. What about you?
Mine also good. Burhan is working as a DevOps engineer with Enqurious, and he has been experimenting with a lot of AI tools recently, and which is very inspiring for us also to learn. So, Burhan, can you please tell us about some of the few tools you have been working with recently?
Sure, sure. Actually, many of us have worked initially ChatGPT was introduced, and many of us had worked with the ChatGPT. Okay. Hope you also had worked. You also had
Yeah,
experience of
I've
working
also
with.
explored. Yeah,
Then there are many tools that comes into market like Claude, Gemini, etc. From which you can create the contents, like you can write the blogs, we
right.
can write the essays, we can create our content, we can gain knowledge, etc. via this. So these are like content creation tools. Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever, if we want the text, if we want to grab the knowledge, okay, we can grab it via these tools.
yeah.
But along with this, Google and many other tools have came up with very new, like new LLM. They have introduced their new Gen AI tools from which we can't only generate the text, but also we can generate the images,
Oh, that.
generate the videos.
Hmm,
Okay, as we all know, image is worth thousand words, correct?
correct.
So the way we can explain it via text is little boring instead of the way we explain it via the image.
Right.
That is engaging. Okay.
Hmm.
So there are tools like NotebookLM through which we can generate the amazing podcast, amazing video summaries from
Okay.
our content. And there is a Google Nano Banana introduced by the Google, okay, through which we can create the amazing visuals, okay, to explain the learners uh, the topics in very engaging way. Okay.
Okay.
So this was some of the experiment I was doing in past few weeks. How can I create the images from my topics to convey the topics in very engaging
Hmm.
and amazing way? Okay, that doesn't bore the learners.
Correct. Correct. So as we all know, like Incurious is a upskilling platform, and it upskills like all the professionals, and like not just going into college folks, but rather professionals who have been working in the industry. And we all know when somebody works in industry, their habit of reading things, it really gets very low because now we are, and also in the world of AI everywhere, we are more into seeing things, we are more into videos, we are more into audios rather than just reading some text through. So, the content I think Incurious has been using previously is now, as you just said, that you are trying to replace it with some more engaging and interesting some of video formats. So as you just mentioned that at Incurious, like earlier, the content were in more in the form of text, but now it has been replaced. Like you're attempting to replace it so that it can become very engaging for the learners who have been using it, and people get interested at least. Otherwise, when we see a lot of text, the usual mental psychology we have now developed is just to skip it and do something else
Correct.
rather. So I
Correct.
think that's a great attempt. But would you like to present how have you been experimenting with it? Would you like to demonstrate it? So everybody who wants to experiment with the same tool, they get an opportunity to learn from you. I can see some interesting notebook LM
Okay.
UI. Yeah.
Great. Correct. Correct. So this is the Notebook LM,
Hmm.
a very good platform, guys. This is
Yeah.
also created by the Google only. So we should thanks Google. for
Sure.
creating such amazing GenAI tools. Okay.
A big thanks to Google for sure.
Yes. So, correct. So just go to Google Notebook LM, search for Google Notebook LM on Google, and
Okay.
this page will appear. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Click on Try Notebook LM, and you will be redirected to your dashboard,
All
where certain, like, initially there won't be any notebook. Okay.
okay.
So you have to create a notebook. Notebook is like like what we can say is a canvas for you. Okay, where you store all of the sources for a particular topics, whatever you are generating. Okay.
Okay. So I'm still a
So
little
suppose if
confused
I
about what's a notebook, but if you'll just show us, then I think it'll be more clearer.
so suppose let's take the example. Suppose I have to create a content around the networking part. Okay.
All
So I
right.
will create a notebook for networking.
Okay.
Inside the notebook, if you can see on the left hand side, there is
Yeah.
a section, there is a button to add the source. Okay.
True.
Now here it allows me to upload various sources. Either I can upload the PDF documentation you can see here.
Yeah.
Okay. Supported file types. We can upload the images.
Hmm.
Along with that, it allows us to take the source from the Google Drive. Okay. So we can connect the Google Drive here. You can give the link of website or YouTube to refer the content from there, or we can directly copy paste the content. So whatever content we have, we can directly paste here
Hmm.
and then ask the question based on that content. Okay. So
Okay.
we can add various sources here. Suppose I have to generate the content, generate the videos on top of networking. So I will create a notebook of networking. Okay.
Hmm.
And will upload all of my sources into it.
Hmm.
All of the networking sources, like there is a application layer in networking, there is a OSI layer,
Yeah.
TCP/UDP protocols. So all of the sources, like from where this information comes, the YouTube information, the YouTube videos, the
Yeah.
video sources. Okay. So
Okay.
all of the resources I will add in the sources.
All right. So first you're researching about a certain topic about which you want to create the content around. So from that research, whatever information you have gathered, you will be uploading it here in Notebook LM. Is it?
Exactly.
All right. All right. So once that's done, what will be the next step?
Once they're done, that sources are added here. Now,
Okay.
the benefit of this is that normally when we go with any AI tool,
Hmm.
uh, we have a fear that some hallucination comes. Okay.
Right. Right.
If we are using ChatGPT or Gemini, we are not sure that the response that it is giving is 100% accurate or not.
Hmm.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, this problem is solved by the Notebook LM. What Notebook LM gives us, it gives us information only based on the sources that we have provided to it.
Okay. So it doesn't generate anything extra.
Exactly. It is a
Hallucination.
source grounding tool. It is a source grounding tool.
Okay. All
Whatever
right.
source I am providing,
Hmm.
based on this only it will give me information.
Okay. All right.
Suppose if I create a video overview,
Hmm.
it will go through all the source that I have provided it,
Hmm.
and based on that, it will give me the summary video for that, explaining the networking in a very effective way.
Okay, so basically, I can call it to be a generative AI, but it's only using the minimum. It's using the information in certain boundaries. It's not
Boundaries.
generating something extra. All right,
Extra.
that's great.
Correct.
That's great.
So it doesn't come up with hallucination, extra content. Okay. So if I
Accurate,
see
100%.
it generated the application there.
Okay.
Hope the voice is audible.
Voice is not audible, but I can just see the video. Okay, so this has all been created from the sources you've provided, and the
Correct.
visuals are so great, right?
Correct. Correct. It
The images
explains
are
it
okay.
in very engaging way.
Yeah,
It's like a whiteboard video.
that's amazing.
Correct. So in initial time, previously before LLM, we have to use hours of time to create such videos.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Somebody would sit, I think, for about 2 days to create a video. So interesting. And
correct.
it
But
just takes.
nowadays,
Yeah.
only one click help us to create such engaging videos.
So, what is the latency of this? Like, how much time does it usually take for you to create? Like, once you've pasted all the sources from here, sources in Notebook LM, and when you click on video overview or audio or whatever, how much time usually it takes on an average?
It takes around 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on the sources.
But
Okay.
still better than what the work somebody was putting in manually, right?
And it's like that till the time it is generating the video, we can do another task.
Huh, yeah. So what could be one more parallel task? You're just as you're saying ki we can do one more task. Acha,
We
anything
can
else
mean
but
to say we can do anything else
huh, right.
that we will do.
Okay. So
In
other
background, it is generating its part, and we are in the another task.
correct,
Okay.
correct. So we cannot like lose our precious time. We can engage into something else, and then in the meanwhile, it will be doing its task.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. And then I can also see some other options here like audio overview, and there is also create an audio overview in Hindi, and there are different languages written Gujarati, Kannada, I think Marathi, right? So this is
So this
also
is a very interesting part. So when we click on audio overview, it generates a podcast for us where
oh
the two people are interacting. Okay.
nice.
And the way we are having a podcast, similarly, it generates audio where it seems like a podcast, okay,
Huh. So you
where
are
they are
also
explaining.
be replaced by AI.
Correct. So it seems like they are discussing these concepts, whatever they have you pasted, a networking concept. Now here there is a very interesting part. Let me go to here in this part. I have tried. Let me go to this account
Sure,
and show you.
sure.
I have tried this. So see, the way here it generated a podcast. Okay.
Mm.
When I click, it seems like the two persons are interacting while explaining the concept. Okay.
Okay. I think the audio is not audible.
I don't know why the audio is not audible. Just a minute.
We
Not
are
audible?
tearing down the internet
It's coming.
layer
It's
by
coming.
layer. We're
Correct.
starting with the languages and protocols that move your data,
Right.
all the way down to the specific commands you need to, troubleshoot when things go wrong.
Yeah.
We're basically putting
Interesting.
together a complete reference
Nice.
guide.
We really are. We've pulled together a lot of knowledge
What
here
if we
from.
keep it in Gujarati, Buran?
It will talk in Gujarati. Then in Hindi. So here there is a way you can see interactive mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Now when I click on interactive mode, between the podcast, we can ask our question and they will answer our questions.
Oh, even that is a
Suppose,
feature here.
yes,
Nice.
even
Welcome to
suppose
the
they are
Deep
talking.
Dive, your express lane to mastering the inner workings of technology.
Hello.
Today, we are tearing down the internet layer by layer. We're starting with the languages and protocols that move your data,
Right.
all the way down to the specific commands you need to, troubleshoot when things go wrong.
Let me join
We're
this.
basically putting
Can't join
together a
further.
complete reference guide.
We really are. We've pulled together.
Oh, wait. Someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Yes, I have a question that what is networking layer? So will you help me for that? Just a minute. So I have a question that what is networking layer? Please explain me.
We can absolutely do that.
That's a great request.
Okay, let's unpack this network layer right now.
You can think of this layer as the global positioning system for your data.
It's where the data segments we've talked about before officially become packets.
So now it is
And that
explaining the
transformation
networking
happens
layer.
because they finally get their logical address.
That's the IP address, right?
Exactly. It's the mechanism the entire internet
So
uses
based
for
on our
global
sources, I
delivery.
asked
So
a
it's the
question.
layer responsible
And
for
it seems
routing,
like I am
Precisely. The
live in the
network layer
podcast.
uses routers.
which are like
Just
intersections
a
with
minute.
traffic signs.
Yeah.
It seems I am live in this podcast and I am asking them question, and between their interaction, they are answering my question.
Yeah. So once you click on download, the voice which you like the question you asked would be downloaded as well. Like that would be a part of the audio
I,
as well.
I haven't tried, but yeah, it
Oh,
seems like it will be there in this
that
audio.
completely blows my mind. That's
Correct.
guys
It's
reaching another levels. All right, that's pretty amazing. Okay. And okay, so we have this podcast audio overview option, video overview, and then we have flashcards, quiz, and
correct. In
infographics.
flash card, it will generate the flash card. In mind map, it will generate the mind map for us. Okay.
Yeah.
The reports for us, the quizzes it will generate.
Okay.
So there are many more features to explore.
Right.
I have explored the mind map, then
Okay.
flashcards, and then quizzes.
Huh?
Still, there are many to explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great, great. So Burhan, then I have two, three more follow-up questions in this. So one is that is it an open source model, open source platform?
It is the open source platform, but there is a daily limit in this.
Okay, all right.
Like at a time, you can generate only 3 videos daily. Daily,
Okay.
there is a daily quota limit in which you can generate only 3 videos every day.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. All right.
And in the source also there is a limit that at a time you can upload only. Here there is a 300. Why? Because I am using the pro version.
Okay.
But when it is open source, okay, in that you can at a time upload only 50 sources at a time. So
50.
if I
All
click
right.
here,
I think for somebody who's just trying to experiment with it, 50 would be
correct,
sufficient, right?
50 is sufficient.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now here on the left you can see there are like
Sources.
tick, checkbox and etc. You can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
So
see.
suppose if I pasted 50 sources, then I want to generate, suppose if I have pasted the sources for application layer,
Hmm.
network layer, okay,
Yeah.
transport layer, but I have to generate the video only for the application layer. So
Hmm.
what I will do, I will select only that source and will unselect all the other sources.
Oh, all right.
Then I will click on video overview. So it will only go through the context of that sources and will ignore the sources that are unselected. Okay. So
Okay.
here you can,
All right.
so I will select
That.
only this and
All
this.
right.
Now
But
it
then
is only
how do
one
you know
source.
which one's which? Because here, as I can see, there's no overview of the text you've pasted. It's just showing us pasted text. So can you
Pasted
also hover
text
on it and it will show us Acha? Okay. So when you hover on
like
it,
this.
it will open. All right. All right.
Uh, Not by hovering it, by clicking on
I'm
it.
clicking on it. All right. Okay.
So if I click here, I
Ah,
will get the idea that I have pasted the it
it's
in a
pasted.
conversational manner, conversational text. Okay.
All
So
right.
here I have used 2 tools. I will like to give credit to Claude also because the content that I generated
Ah,
is from the Claude. Okay.
okay. The research you've
So
done.
from the Claude,
Hmm.
the research I done from the Claude, it helped me to generate the new contents. Okay.
Okay.
The content that is generated here, I
Hmm.
simply took that content and pasted it here to generate the videos on top of it.
All right. Nice. Nice. All right. So I have one more question. So I think initially, about like till 2 weeks ago, Claude did
Mhm.
not used to allow us to download the artifact it was creating. It just used to allow us to publish those, and with the
Mhm.
public link, we could just share it. But within it would show us that this is from generated from Claude. But now
Mhm.
recently, as I've been experimenting a lot with Claude recent, like I just like Claude very much. So now it
Mhm.
has given an option of downloading as well. So whatever PPTs it's creating, it allows us to download or MD files or documents. So I
Correct.
wanted to ask the same question for NotebookLM as well. So does NotebookLM allows us to download
Yes,
the
it
our
allows you to
resources
download
we
the
have been creating?
yes,
Actually, it
everything.
allows everything.
It allows you to download the videos, the what I say, the audios. Okay,
Mhm. Hmm.
I have created the audio. I'm not sure about the other parts because I haven't yet
Okay.
experimented with the mind map, and
All right.
I have created the mind map but haven't tried to download it,
All right. Okay. But you have like you've been able to download the audios and the videos so far.
audios and videos.
So I think
Exactly.
it will be an option. And again, is there some limit?
In which mind maps?
Like anything, audios or videos, like you've been downloading
I
some per day limit, per day quota limit.
Yes, there is a three for
Okay.
audio generation. There is a three limit.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
3 videos you can generate per day,
All right. Great.
but there is no limit on download.
Okay.
You can download it. Okay.
Understood. Understood. Noted. All right. Great, Burhan. That was really amazing to learn about something
Correct.
really new. So how do you come
Yeah.
up with these AI tools? How do you experiment? How do you
There are
get?
like just suppose like when I was creating the content, okay,
Huh?
for the learner basis, I found there was lot of text
Hmm.
in the content. When
Hmm.
I opened the content and I experienced as a learner, I found that this is difficult for me to read. Although I am creating the content, but this is boring for me also. So
True.
how learner will feel?
Right.
Then I researched that is there any tool in the market that
Okay.
can solve this problem? Okay. And I come across this tool.
All
That
right.
is amazing. Okay. I
Hmm.
applied this in my masterclass also. If I will show you
Yeah.
few aspects where I applied this. So wherever I failed, there is a lots of text. I
Mm-hmm.
replace it. with
It,
this
okay.
like this.
Interesting.
And there are some cases where I replaced it with the images. You
Okay.
can see. Now these images also created via some another tool that is launched by the Google itself, that is Nano Banana Pro.
Oh, Nano Banana. Yeah, Nano Banana I've heard a lot. People have been using Nano Bananas to create their the females have been using using Nano Banana to create their traditional images.
Correct. It's not just limited
Limited
to
to,
that part. Correct.
yeah.
There is a lots of thing to explore in Nano Banana. If you see, I can generate the comic strips using Nano Banana. See,
Oh, nice.
so it is explaining it via comical way, and we all know that it is like engaging.
Yeah. Even I
Agree.
have been using Nano Banana to generate some images for my blogs. So yes, it helps. And if you give the prompt, I think properly, it helps you a lot. So, Burhan, would you like
Exactly.
to show us just one, two prompts for Nano Banana as well? The
Sure,
ones
sure.
you've been using.
Let me.
Sure.
So, hope this screen is visible. The Nano
Oh,
Banana Pro screen.
yeah, yeah, it's visible.
It's taking a time to see. This is a prompt
Hmm.
that we are giving that I want a visual that visualizes this. Okay.
Hmm.
And I mention what I have to visualize. So
Okay.
explain me what is MAC address. Okay.
Hmm.
And then I am giving the scenario that unique hardware address burned into your network device network card at manufacturing. Okay. So
Okay.
as I explain this, it in the image it gave me this like this. You can see
Okay.
a
Okay.
network card like image.
All right. So the details you want in the image, you will explicitly mention in the prompt as well.
Exactly. So what actually I want, I will mention it in the prompt that I want the image like this that contains this part, and it is flexible. If I want it to divide into four sections on the top right, this should come explaining this on the top left.
Yeah.
This explanation
Oh,
should come
all
using this
right.
visual. Everything
So
will
the
be come
positioning also we can mention in the prompt.
exactly, exactly. And
Yeah.
the way you will mention the prompt, the more detailed prompt will lead to more relatable.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Hmm.
And many like in many cases happen that we are not artists. Okay. So we can't properly
Yeah.
define the image
Right.
illustration that I want like this, I want like this. So in that case also Claude will help us.
Oh,
Just give the content you want to convert
okay.
into image. Give the content to Claude. So I have given the content that I want to generate a image
Hmm.
that can replace this content. So provide an illustration for this.
Oh,
So
nice.
Claude provided the illustration that okay, this is how you can, and then I just copy pasted that
Those
and given
prompts.
to Nano Banana that this is the illustration. On
Hmm.
top of that, give me image. So if you will see here, I given that provide image illustration for this.
Okay.
I given my content.
The
And
content.
like this, it
Okay.
give me the illustration, create a
Yeah.
comprehensive flowchart style like this. And it created a amazing flowchart for me.
Oh, right. So two platforms
Mhm.
have been
Correct.
generating content for each other.
Utilization of two.
Yeah, of course.
We can directly use content in Gemini also.
Okay.
But in that case, I think there is no flexibility. It will generate from its own
Hmm.
based on our conversation. Okay.
Agreed.
But I
Agreed.
want to generate a specific image like comic strip
Mm-hmm.
or like a flowchart based image with proper illustration that on top right, this visual should be there with this image, with this image. So Claude will help us
Yes.
to
And
properly
I'm not,
define it.
yeah, yeah. And I'm not being biased here, but I think Gemini, in content terms, it doesn't gives us so excellent results as far as Claude gives us.
Claude
And
will help.
why I
Exactly.
feel this. But Notebook LM, which you've shown, and Nano Banana, of course, they have been in very Notebook LM I've learned today, and I'll definitely experiment with it. But Nano Banana I've been using, so yeah, that's good. But if I speak about in terms of content, I think Claude is better than Gemini.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't tried with Gemini for generating the content.
Huh.
So I normally prefer Claude only to
Yeah.
generate the content. And
Yeah.
for images, I prefer Nano Banana that generates the amazing, brilliant images, okay,
Yeah. All
that
right.
I used in the content also. And
Yes.
for Notebook LM, we can generate many, many things like we can see
Yeah.
videos you can generate, the podcast you can generate, okay. In podcast, we have seen the feature of interaction also.
Yeah.
And
As
we can
I
ask the question.
would like to experiment this feature, but because I would like a human layer to it, to the podcast.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you want to add some content, add some audios to add content, this is really helpful in
Hmm.
that case. Absolutely. So, Burhan, now
Correct.
summing this
Correct.
podcast up, if just for 1 minute, you can just tell all the people who have been watching this podcast about how do you experiment, like how do you research about coming to the conclusions of which AI tools have been in trend recently or which are currently popular in market. How do you do that? The research part.
The research part, I normally prefer the blogs. There is a dev.to community. Okay.
Okay.
So what I have done that there is an extension of dev.
All right.
You can see.
On
I
Chrome.
have added daily.dev.
Okay. Okay.
I have added this
Huh.
in my Chrome browser. So whenever I open the new tabs, it appears like this, where all the new features that are released by the Anthropic or Google are
Mm,
shown here. Okay.
mm,
From where I get the idea that what new tools came in the market, what new frameworks came in the market,
mm.
and then based on that I experiment. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. So I should also find something for AI and ML engine. I'll also
Correct.
find some Chrome extensions for it. Okay, all right.
Correct.
So that's interesting. So with this, I think we can come to the end of the podcast. And thanks a lot. I really thank you a lot for this amazing experiment you've done. And definitely, I've also learned a lot. And I think the people who will be watching this will be learning a lot with this. So let's come in some other episode as well to discuss about the
But
experiments we'll be performing and let's learn something that's
there
valuable.
is many things like there are many amazing tools in the market through which
Huh.
that there is a hedge and also through which we can generate the business promotion videos.
Oh, oh, nice.
I have
Interesting.
experimented with that also. Okay.
Huh.
We'll
Okay.
cover that in the another session.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Thanks a lot for being there, Farhan. See you sometimes. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Marcy.
Bye.
Bye.